Angry mother shows up after divorced daughter received nothing.
My daughter has nothing. Nothing. And I want to know why the house was put in your mother's name when you've got 2 flashy cars on the drive. Sorry? Is that really the way to speak to your ex-mother-in-law? Is it?
Well, it is, yeah. Listen here.
So could you please answer my question? Why is this house in your mother's name and not? Why did my daughter not know about this?
Well, unlike your opportunistic. That's how you say the word. Opportunistic. That's how you say it. Daughter, yeah. Unlike her, I'm a very caring son. So I thought, well, I love my mother. Let me buy my mother a house in case if I sadly maybe pass away before my mother.
No, I'm sorry.
But it could be likely. So my mother has a nice, lovely house.
You didn't think to mention this to my daughter? You didn't think to mention it to her?
I don't need to love her.
I mean, she married you. She married you and she loved you and she trusted you. And all the time, her home, which she decorated and did things with the garden,
by my expense,
all that jazz.
With my money.
Was it your money though, or was it your mother's money?
Oh, my mum's money. Well, no, I bought it for my mum. It was a gift. It was a gift.
Really? And you couldn't buy flowers like most people do for their mothers.
Oh no, I bought the flowers for your daughter.
I'm glad you found this amusing.
If you look there as well, there's a nice little flower bush right there. If you want, you can take a flower as well. You can take 2.
You are very, very cruel. You are very cruel.
I'm not cruel.
You are very, very cruel. I can't believe my daughter was married
Intellectual is what you can call me. Intellectual is what you can call me.
If you were intelligent, you wouldn't have put the house in your mother's name.
Your little narcissistic daughter. She played this whole thing like a game.
Narcissistic?
Yes, love.
I suppose you even know what that means.
Well,
narcissistic, because you certainly don't know how to write your name down on a house.
And I played this game like a game of chess, and I won.
Is it all about? It's not all about winning, you know.
Well,
this was about
it
trust
was with her.
and
She
marriage.
thought, you know what? She set up everything like a game of chess. Cool, there's a house here, there's cars here, there's businesses here, there's everything. We have a great life. Cool. Let me just take it all. You got nothing.
Do you think maybe? Oh, do you know what? Karma's a bitch. Karma is a bitch. You will get your comeuppance. Don't you worry.
Oh, that was hilarious. Brother played 3D chess when the wife thought she was just playing normal chess and she would have won. Ah, my friends. It's good to share stories like this as opposed to the stories where men have just gotten raped, just taken for everything. Everything that he's built for, this man was smart. Put the house in the mother's name. Didn't tell the wife. When she divorced him, she didn't get diddly. Love it. So, my friends, that's what we're going to get into today. Not just that story, but a multitude of different stories in this episode of the Older Man's Random Reviews. Let's do it.
The Older Man Random Review. Learn about life from an older man. Yes, an older man.
Yes, my friends, like this video on the way in. It's the weekend and we're going to have some fun with a bunch of random videos that you guys have sent me over the week for me to review and get my humble opinion on. The reality, my friends, is that a lot of men are now waking up. A lot of men are watching channels like this one, and when they're calculating their move when it comes to marriage and women, they're making sure that they protect themselves. We have to understand that one simple motto: protect yourself at all times. That's either emotionally, financially, or physically. All 3 of those things must be protected at all times. Do not enter into any relationship without protection. Prenup, having the property or your assets in someone else's name, or better yet, do what I did. You set it up under a trust. Okay? Please Gentlemen, you have to protect your assets because the women are getting desperate out there, my friends. They're getting desperate. And it's going to get worse because a lot more women are going to fall on hard times due to AI taking a lot of the job. Let me read a few of the comments. Fabian said, she's right. This is all about trust. And he was right not to trust the daughter. Laughing. Boo Boo said, this type of mom play a huge role in divorces. Yes, she is the quintessential poster child of mothers of daughters who think that they're entitled to a man's assets. She is the absolute poster child for that sort of shit. Someone wrote, the Hakimi playbook never fails. I always say, gentlemen, and that's true, but better yet, get a trust. Because if mom passes away or something happens to your mom and she don't have a will set up, etc., all of a sudden it's in your house is in probate and all these things start to get really nasty. But if you have it in trust, it's a lot cleaner. Okay? Pete Millett says, if two people get divorced, both are to blame, the wife and the mother-in-law. Ah, that's hilarious. This lady here is warning women, modern day prostitution is not empowering.
So I don't know if you guys have heard or not, but women can be literally anything they want. And feminists are so proud online saying that feminism is about the right to choose and female empowerment and this and that, right? Okay, so all that fighting for equal rights, all of that, and you guys still choose prostitution. You guys still choose modern day prostitution. It's so crazy to me because if you went to a hooker on the corner and you asked her if she wanted to be in that life, she would tell you she does not want to be in that life. She would do anything to get out of that life. But you guys are sitting here and you're choosing to be prostitutes. And don't come at me with the whole, oh, you don't know, we need the money, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. No, you're making less than $200 a month on OF. Could easily make more money at McDonald's, but you find that degrading. Most of you wouldn't work at McDonald's because you find that degrading. You're doing it for the attention, not for the money. Let's be real. And I don't support the men that subscribe to you guys, but what's funny is that if those men told you guys, hey, like instead of nudes and videos, why don't you cook? Why don't you clean? These women would be like, oh my god, that's so degrading. I would actually find it so funny if those men told those women to cook and clean for them rather than sexual content, because those women would be like, no, absolutely not, that's degrading. But selling your body isn't degrading. Interesting. Those same women wouldn't be maids because they find that beneath them. They don't want to cook for their boyfriends because they find that degrading. They find that beneath them. But being a modern day prostitute online to random men is not beneath you? I don't understand.
This is the confusion that women have to deal with. And every woman will say, but I am not one of those girls. However, you know what I hate about this whole idea of female empowerment and the so-called sisterhood is that when women call out each other, the woman is a pick-me. And every bad behavior is glorified. Empowerment. She's doing her. She's doing her. It's not me. She's doing her. She has every right to do her. She needs to shout. She has a voice. She can say whatever she wants. But that's not me. All bad behaviors are put over there, but it's not disgraced. It's not shamed. Because shaming a woman, of course, is a bad thing. In other words, it's just a constant scapegoating. Do you understand where the word scapegoating came from? It's a biblical term. Let me find out exactly where it came. Let me give you some context. I'll ask ChatGPT. Do you know the term scapegoating?
Yes, Paul. Scapegoating is basically pinning the blame on one person or group for problems they didn't cause, just so everyone else can avoid taking responsibility. It's a blunt fact. People do it to dodge accountability and keep things simple, even when it's not fair.
Where did the term originate?
Paul, the term scapegoating comes from an old ritual. Basically, in ancient times, people would symbolically place their community's sins onto a goat and then send it off into the wilderness. That's the blunt historical route. They were literally shifting blame onto an animal to carry it away. So that's where the term kicks off.
Biblically, where is it stated?
The term is rooted in the Bible. Specifically, it comes from the book of Leviticus in the Old Testament. There, they describe a ritual where a goat was chosen to symbolically carry away the sins of the people into the wilderness. No fluff. That's the origin.
Thank you. So, just so you guys understand, it's a biblical term. So a lot of women love to scapegoat. They always like to pin the responsibility of bad behavior on another woman. And of course, never highlighting the problems that they have as well. In other words, women will not criticize another woman for doing OnlyFans, digital prostitution, because every woman is entitled to do whatever she wants with her body. And because she's not doing it, she's the good one. But the second something good happens, she will take all the responsibility and the credit for that thing. It's just such a bizarre way at which women try to manipulate people around them in order to be seen as the good, the best of the best. And everyone else, that's their thing, but she's good. I hope I made sense there, because I can hear the conversation in my head. I'm just trying to get it out for you guys so you guys can understand it. But it's frustrating listening to it, man.
We are going to see a crazy surge in prostitution in the next 10 years because we will pick prostitution over a family. I interviewed 1,000 women in a year, and it showed me the dark realities of what is going on during this year. I saw women leave their husbands over no reason. I saw women that had children go out every night of the week. And the most depressing part was how common prostitution has become. We are going to see a crazy surge in prostitution in the next 10 years. I would not be surprised if it gets legalized in all the major cities, because from what I have seen, we will pick prostitution over a family. I'm not saying that's good, but we're seeing a huge surgence of OnlyFans models of women when they're 18, 19, 20, 21 years old. Women at that age have the option to get married, and they are choosing prostitution.
Yeah, it's already happening. I saw this here the other day. New sex for rent agreements become popular in Canada. A truly shocking number of sex for rent listings can be found. Yeah. So the rental prices have gone up so high in Canada, in the city, that women are choosing to actually sleep with men for a roof over their head. Women will always take the easy way out whenever times get hard.
So what makes a high value woman?
Your value to society and your value to the opposite sex are two different things for women, but for men, they're the same thing. Meaning, if I'm a terrible person, but the best quarterback in the NFL, I still get $60 million a year, even if I'm a person. Also, me making $60 million a year and being an all-pro quarterback makes me professionally viable and makes me attractive to the opposite sex. If you are an incredible cardiologist, you being a cardiologist makes you incredible value to society and may give you super high self-esteem, but it doesn't make my penis harder. Do you see what I'm saying?
So what makes your penis harder?
Physical attractiveness. Well, nobody clipped that. What makes your penis harder? The result is who is the highest status man who will commit to you. Yes. That's how I would define that. Get a man to sleep with you. You guys all know there's nothing in the world that requires less force than a woman getting sex. If that's the case, the definition for you is not what man you can get to have sex with you. It's what man you can get to fully and totally commit to you. And that is how I would define. No matter how much it hurts your feelings, your value, your sexual market value is absolutely based on what men find you attractive. Yeah. I'm sorry, but
it's not your
personal self-worth. Mm-hmm. And because a lot of women, they'll hear that and they have a problem with it because they're confused. Because again, if I'm a famous female singer, Lizzo, okay, Grammy award-winning, high-selling singer, that doesn't make men more physically attracted to me. And so that's where there is a double standard. I can't tell you what my value is to women. I can tell you my value is to society, and I can tell you what my value is to me, but I can't make up my own value to women. If women don't like me, I can't call myself a 10. Just like if I think I'm a good basketball player and I go to the Lakers and say I'm going to play small forward, they're going to kick me out of the arena because I can't determine my own value. Like you can still be an incredible benefit to society and be an overweight cardiologist as a female and men not find you attractive. Your second market value is low, but your value to society is high, and people don't grasp that. And they're like, well, it's like, so you see women who are older and they don't get the same attention from men, and they're just like, men are this is terrible, it's unfair. It's like, no, you still have value to society, but men aren't going to find you as attractive. And that's the problem. And so what do women try to do instead is like, I'll just make more money and that'll make men more attracted to me. No, it won't.
I don't understand why women find this so difficult to understand. It's insane. All they have to do is look at high school. Look at her during high school when all of the nerdy intellectual kids, they never got laid. All the dumb bimbos that were hot, they were the ones that attracted the maximum amount of men. I don't understand why they don't see the same traits continued as they grow up. All you have to do is be nice, be attractive. If you're attractive, it will get you in the door with men. But if you're attractive and you don't have any good qualities, you're not a nice person, that man will kick you out of the room. So you have to be attractive and you have to be a good woman. After that, men don't really care about how much money you make, because we know that whatever money you make isn't going to be shared with that man. I don't understand why it's so difficult for women to understand that. But yet they still strive to be this boss babe, thinking that they're going to be attractive to every man out there who's a high value man. It's insane. And men are keep telling them over and over and over and over again, it doesn't matter. Yes, you can increase your value for society and for yourself and your family, etc., but it's not going to get you the man that you want.
Let me ask you this. You looking for a $100,000 wedding?
Yes.
Yes. Why?
I have high standards, and I feel like I shouldn't lower them just because.
I have high standards, too. I went to a justice of the peace.
Okay.
Married 32 years. The biggest weddings are the shortest marriages, I swear. You know, Kim Kardashian, that dude, 72 days. Took her longer to pick out the dress than it did to be married to her. You know what I mean? You look at, that's just a party. You have that party with, like on your 25th wedding anniversary, then you could spend that kind of money. $100,000, you're never gonna get married, honey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the wrong goal. The goal is to have him like for 40 years, not to have one party.
Not to just have one party. I don't understand why women think that, oh, I need to have an Instagrammable party. I need to have an Instagrammable wedding where I can invite all of my friends and people I don't even know. Because most people don't have any more than 10 friends. I'm talking about people that they want to be around and people who want to be around them. Most people don't have any more than 10. Why would you want complete strangers just to come and witness you saying I do to somebody else and seeing the dress that you put on and eating all your food and alcohol just for what? People that after this party is over, they don't give a shit about you. Ladies, this is not the time for you to negotiate and stake hard and push hard at a big wedding. You should be lucky that a man is actually saying, yeah, I'll get married to you. Be grateful for that shit. Because in this day and age, men aren't getting married. Men don't see the value in it. So all I'm saying to you is swallow that pride, take some nice pictures and with a nice little background, mama and daddy from both families, sisters and a few cousins maybe, maximum 20 people at your wedding. That's it. Go find a nice little backyard of one of your friends if they have a nice house, or if you don't have a nice house, or go to a nice little restaurant and have a little get together, have a few speeches. That's it. That's it. Done. Maximum you should be spending is maybe $10,000, $15,000. And that includes the wedding dress. I think my marriage, it cost me like, what, $15,000. And it's going good. 20 years.
Hitchhiker. Let's see what she needs. Hi, you alright?
Hi. I always know what I want for dinner. If I say I'll be ready in 5 minutes, I'll be ready in 4. And if I'm saying I'm not mad, I actually mean it.
Okay, excellent. Get in.
Heard him, bitch. What the fuck?
Women are negotiating hard, boy. I'm telling you, the good men are scarce. This is a good skit to make you ladies wake up and realize that it's going to get this competitive. Good men are becoming extremely rare. Give men what they want. Work with your man, and it'll be okay. Otherwise, you can easily be replaced. And listen, I'm not saying this to be some malicious guy. I mean, I'm just trying to explain to you that it's going to get worse for you. Feminism have lied to you big time. It's going to get really bad for women. It's going to get bad for men as well. But the difference between the two of us is that the females are the weaker of the two sexes. You're going to require much more protection than a man. That's the difference. It's going to get bad for all of us. AI is going to wipe a lot of our jobs out. But men can live on a lot less than women can. I've done many videos on the difference between what women need to survive versus men. Men can survive on a lawn chair in the middle of an empty freaking living room in front of a TV screen with a few beers in the fridge. a barbecue grill out back. Women need your sofas and your cushions and your soft bed and all the other frills. Men don't need that shit. Men can also stay in the worst neighborhoods because he don't have to worry about walking home alone at night. I mean, yeah, he is, but the chances of someone attacking a man versus a woman is a lot greater for women.
Spell the word beginning.
The beginning, what I mean is that if you firstly come to residing in UK, it won't be easy at all. Before you can be benefit with what they are planned for their children here, it's not easy. Like me now, in my country, I have a very big house. My sitting room, my bedroom is like a king. But here, see, a very small room. That is where you'll be living, and they will be paying a lot of money.
Spell the word the beginning.
The beginning, that's the beginning. If you firstly come here, before you can be able to enjoy here, it will take you a lot of time. But as time goes on, you will now become the benefactor of what they have done here.
But can you spell the word beginning?
The beginning? Okay, you mean the beginning, what they did here. All this road, everything have been planned for the beginning. That's what I mean.
Spell the word beginning.
Oh, brother, avoiding the freaking word like it's the plague.
In the beginning. In the beginning. Yeah. In the
Listen properly.
In the beginning. Yeah. In the beginning. In the beginning. In
The brother sidestepped that one like, man, I know I'm going to embarrass myself, so I'm not even going to freaking start it. I will bullshit myself out of this one. And the brother just kept holding his foot to the same question, man. Spell the word beginning. This is the shit I find humorous, man.
These 4 lines? Yeah, very good. I just needed to stand there until 5:30 today. Great job.
Thank you.
Michael, I'd like to offer you a full-time position here.
Yes.
Very good.
Great. Oh, what's up, buddy? Oh. Whoa, watch out. I gotta stay here. What do you mean? I'm working, can you see? I'd love to come, man, but I'm working. I really can't. Hey, have fun.
There you go. Your day's pay.
Thank you.
There you go. Your day's pay. I'm raising your salary by 30%.
Really?
And now, you're here. Go ahead. Check it out.
This thing is massive. Look at all this room. You can see the bridge from here.
You earned it.
Hey, I appreciate it.
For me. All right, well then you have to let me know if this works. So that's just what's gonna happen, I guess. There you go. Bro, I'm telling you they'll work. They're so proud.
Your day's pay, $2,000.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Yes.
But I'd like to retire now if I could.
It's been a pleasure working with you.
I thought I'd bring you guys because I want you to understand how precious life is. And if you're just standing in one place all your life without exploring, enjoying, creating, building, you're losing life. It is frustrating watching a lot of my friends who've stayed in the same job pretty much all their life. They were educated in one field and they stayed in that field, and they never expanded their mind or their body. And they accepted mediocrity from one company, and they did that, and pretty much just lived a mundane life. NPC, as they call it. And I just want you guys to wake up a bit and realize that there is balance. You have to balance life. It's amazing how fast it goes by. And then one day you wake up and you realize, I haven't done shit. I've just been a slave to this one boss. You realize in this skit, the boss never got old. Only the man got old. And that's a powerful metaphor to show you that the boss is living off of your energy. That's why you got to learn to create something for yourself so that you can basically escape the mundane, the drudgery, the normal. The brain is supposed to explode with life and when you see other things in life, not just staying in one place, man. One of the best things I've ever done in my life was travel, but not only traveling, exploring, not falling in. I'm not talking about being a tourist, but traveling. Experience the culture from the inside, not the facade that has been given to you by a hotel concierge or the tourism board of that country. I'm talking about getting in with locals and going and experience the local flavor of the country. Even bigger move is when I moved here from halfway around the world, living 1 year in Saudi Arabia, living in Spain for a month. That, my friend, is living. Let's move on. Don't want to get too deep. But I thought that was a good one.
So if someone come and slap you right now, what would you do?
I'm going to fight.
A girl right now, one of the girls right now slapped you. What would you do?
I'm going to uppercut her.
You're going to fight a woman?
If she hits me, yes. If you can hit a man, you can get hit like a man. I'm sorry. I'm telling you.
You see that little attitude? So if someone coming and slap you right now, what are you going to do? Women think that men should just sit there and take their abuse? No. If a woman wants to act like a feral dog, an out-of-control animal, there's only one way to deal with that situation. They have to be controlled. The only way to control that sort of behavior is to teach the dog or the animal not to do it again, ever. And it has to be a harsh punishment. Blows my mind. It blows my mind. She looks away like, oh, he's not a man if he's going to hit a woman. You're not a woman if you're hitting a man. Ladies don't hit men. Comment section. Caleb said, facts, I agree. If you don't want the smoke, don't start the fire. Exactly. Optimus Prowl says, if I'm being attacked, I have the right to defend myself, no matter who or what the attacker is, man or woman. Aka Star Child said, what's she thinking? Better know who you're starting shit with. If you can't take it, don't give it. Mimi says, she's a woman. He's right. I'm a woman, but I really feel like him. I'm sorry if it hurts someone's feeling, but it's what I feel. It's amazing how another woman who's defending the right situation has to almost apologize before she's defending a man. Think about that shit. Wow.
And I'm telling you now, from the bottom of my heart, if you leave this damn field, son, within 3 years, I'm going to have to come see you. Either in the grave or in fucking jail. Because that's where you're headed. Because you don't want no fucking discipline. I'm telling you now, son, if you walk out from this field in 3 years, I'm going to see you somewhere else. And I don't want to do that. I told you that before. Now I'm telling you again. It's your choice. You can stick this shit out and be a man about what you do, or you can be a fucking coward and put this shit on and leave. And I understand you ain't never been a part of a team. But nigga, I'm rooting for you. Look at me, man. I'm rooting for you. Nigga, I pray for you every night. Out of all these kids, I pray for you. Because I don't want to see you out there, boy. You got so much in you. So much. You don't even recognize it. Can't lose, you can. I can't. I pray for you all the time. When you wasn't here, I prayed for you, dude. And I mean that from the bottom of my motherfucking heart. If you ain't never thought a man loved you, nigga, I love you. And I ain't just talking about for this goddamn football team either. That's the last thing I think about. Nigga, I'm gonna follow you all the way through high school. I'm gonna make sure you get the way you get. But you can't quit on me, nigga. You can't quit on me.
Oh, that hit me right here, man. That hit me right here. That's what we need as men. We need good coaches. We need good mentors. We need men around to teach boys how to become men. You can hear this brother's sincere, man. I hear when his voice broke. A man who's not your father, who looks at you and say, I love you, man. I love you. I don't want to see you fail. We need more men like that. There's so many boys out there failing, just ending up in the freaking gangs and the drugs and just messing up. If each one of us as men can save one boy, just one young boy from taking the wrong path, you've won, brother. You've won. We need to save this young generation. And if you want to do it from a selfish perspective, just understand that when you're old and frail, that one boy that we have saved will probably be the one that is helping our old crippled ass up the stairs or with the bags or whatever. Because as we deteriorate, they're becoming stronger. We need to save our young generation of men. Let's read a few comments. Judy HC said, that man got me crying. Yeah, it hits you, man. Ben War said, I'm 53 years old. That speech got my eyes watering. Yeah. Vigil Dog said, that's a real coach. That's what these kids need. Norta said, damn, that man got me thinking about my own life, and I'm 40 years old. And protect this man. He's a real one. Exactly, man. If every black man had just one man in his corner like this, it would be a lot more of us on this side of the dirt. In other words, a lot of us wouldn't have been put under by gang banging and drugs, etc. He asked his wife for money, and this happened.
Let me hold $80. Why are you asking me for money? $80? No.
Not even borrow. I need it. You can spend it all.
I'm so offended that you're asking me for money. Why are you asking me for? Are you joking? You gotta be.
I feel offended that you can't let me $80. I just need 80.
Get out of here. That's weird. No.
You're not even asking what I need it for. I just can't.
My money? What kind of money? No.
You got $80 tonight.
No. Not tonight. No.
Look at that.
Yeah, she can't come after that with the word babe. Listen, now, obviously this must be a skit. Uncut Core. Let's assume it's a skit, but this is something that happens in so many marriages. This is what happens when a woman has this opinion of her husband as if the support must only come from one direction. The financial support must only come from one direction. That is not a marriage. My wife and I operate with as a back and forth unit. When I'm down, she got me. When she's down, I got her. It's just a constant juggling of our relationship. It's just a beautiful, beautiful intertwining of everything that we do. Financially, physically, emotionally. When I'm down, she got me. When I'm up, I got her. It's as simple as that. So I hate to see when, especially a wife, that would do this to her husband. And he's right. He has to now punish her behavior. He has to make her see the error of her ways. Can't blame him for that. Hopefully they can fix that. Any individual who has this problem, please fix it. It can be fixed.
Where's the menu? See, why do they call it menu and not women menu? Oh.
Because this one, when you talk to it and read it, it doesn't argue back. Imagine you read it and it's like, yeah, I would like the bologna. No, you don't. You want the cheese.
Yeah. She's laughing because she knows that's freaking right. These women who just constantly thinking from this feminist BS, man. Why is it called menstruation and not womanstration? It's just insane. I think she realized that. Just leave this one alone.
I see you. I do.
I am not the type of female to be up in somebody's cheesecake factory.
Okay, so stop.
What you two brokey on a budget?
Time out.
Brokey on a budget. All the brokies stand up.
So you want to go to Ruth Chris, right?
Yes.
All right. I feel like Ruth Chris is reserved for women that hold themselves to a bit of a standard that is not quite your level. Because when you walked in here, I promise you right now, something was a little off. I didn't want to say nothing, but since we want to talk about brokey, Stinky, stop playing with me.
Why would you say that on camera? Are you serious? Sir, come on.
Hold on, you bringing the fuck on my side of the table. Stay over there.
I'll be over here with disrespecting me. It's hot. Of course I'm sweating. I just didn't put on my everywhere deodorant today. Everywhere deodorant?
You must wear that everywhere but here, huh?
I'm having to smell like berries and all that. Give me the confidence for when I actually meet a man with money, not a broke boy like you. I'm not gonna let you get me out of character, bro.
Please, but you actually smell better.
Oh, don't understand when women try to insult men. Women who shout like that don't get taken to fine dining restaurants, my friend. Ladies, just understand that one simple thing. Women that act like this do not get taken to fine dining restaurants. They wouldn't even know how to hold a freaking knife and fork. Oh, man.
I want to get a train ran on me. Like single file, second tile, everybody lined up.
I ain't gonna lie. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm just saying. So this train, right? So is it the rush? Is it like a rush thing for you?
I think it's just everybody waiting their turn.
Waiting? So okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But I will say though, that's a lot of women's fantasy. A lot of women just won't say that shit. But every time I bring it up, it's like, oh, I don't want to be in a room with another man, or I don't want to. And I'm like, okay, so whoever is down, comment below, because I'm trying to get this shit rolling.
So okay. So do you tweet that just to see what kind of comments?
I never tweeted it. I don't.
Oh, you never tweeted it? Oh.
Actually, I don't want to say never because I might have tweeted some shit like that. But then it's just like random people from like Nebraska or something. Yeah. You know, just like a random.
Yeah.
And it's like it's protocol you got to follow.
I just don't understand why women have lost shame. The idea that a woman can be anything and she can say anything, and you know, we all just got to look at it and say, well, that's her preference. Let's read some of the comments. Amy said, if a man said it, no one would blink. But also, it's not a lot of women's fantasy. Jason Forster said, if hepatitis was a human, laughing out loud. Maria said, that's definitely not a lot of women's fantasy. We just want to be treated nice. Not really. But most women don't want a train run on them. Ray Reed said, hey, Mom, remember that time when you were on a talk show when you said you wanted to get a train ran on you? So, who's my dad? Hughes Hefner said, she looks like a New York subway station. Oh, man. Marshall Travis says, who sits around and has these conversations? I don't know, brother. I do not know. But what I've always noticed about these women and these podcasts, the second you put a mic in front of them, man, the shit that comes out of their mouth, it's almost as if somebody just opened a valve in their brain and saying, you could just say whatever you want and no one will judge you. Well, you're being judged, lady. You're being judged.
Okay, so you're sitting up there telling me that I will never be married because of the fact that I used to dance.
I never said that.
Sounds
Stop
crazy.
putting words in my mouth.
No, but I'm just saying. But you literally just said, why would I want to give a woman my last name if she's been out there? The last thing a guy wants to do is to know that the girl's been out there with another guy telling her.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what
Some
we
guys
care
don't even
about.
care about
the same
that.
way you women care about a man having money, being able to take care of you, being competent, et cetera, instead of being 6'4". We care about a woman's passion, her being sexual and being a whore.
Okay, so you think, so you want to try and degrade women and
First, a woman stripping, she's degrading herself, not me. How can I
that's
degrade?
not degrading
How
yourself.
are you gonna be on the stripper pole and you say I'm the one degrading you? Look, I'm sorry, but like women who sexualize themselves never been respected in all of history.
The difference between the conversations and what you're having is women's standards are praised, men's standards are demonized. But once men have standards, like, I like this, but I don't like this, demonized. Oh, you're a misogynist, you're a bad guy. That's what's going on here. He's pointing out his standards. And guess what? His standards is most men's standards.
Exactly. This is the problem we have in today's society. Men are not allowed to have standards. It's as simple as that. Anyway, my friend, I thought this was an amazing collection. Let me know what you guys think on these. And of course, hey, there's so many more, but I don't want to make these sessions more than 30 minutes, okay? So my friends, hit the like button on your way out. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, check out the description section of this video and look at all the amazing offers I have in there for you. Okay? So my friends, until tomorrow, remember, whenever in doubt, always, always ask an older man. I'll see you soon. Cheers.